People around the world generally, and especially we Africans, at home and abroad, need to use media in this age in a more positive way, to guide, motivate, unite and build the confidence and capacity of the people. The food we eat with our minds is just as important as the food we eat with our mouths. Media can help us unite and understand our worth if we use it in a positive way. You can easily make comparisons to food when it comes to media. Food feeds and nourishes the body and the brain, which are functional organs. If you eat the wrong type of foods, especially over long periods of time, your body and your brain will react, and this will be in the form of a disease or a malfunction. The mind, although not physically functional, is very much alive and needs nourishment and exercise in the same way the body and the brain do to maintain a healthy status. Food for thought. If you are digesting too much negative mind food, then you may end up with mental health problems. It's as simple as that. Just like the food we eat with our mouths, there are toxic ingredients in the mind food that we are being fed worldwide. Factual news and documentary media seem to be the obvious way of spreading mental viruses, and they are clearly very effective in doing so, and they are very influential in our lives. The negative effects of this influence are fear, insecurity, confusion, division, and overall, to use a modern expression, information overload, which is definitely the biggest trap and diversion from reality. The truth is, however, a much bigger influence on the masses is fantasy. Movies, TV shows, series, and ever more computer gaming. Within this realm, we are fed, if we choose to eat, an overload of negative and toxic mind food with no nutritional value for the mind, causing you to be dumbed down. You could say that this kind of media is equivalent to the artificial sugars and 50-50 fat and sugar products such as donuts, which are addictive just like fantasy media. These foods cause obesity, which can be related to the overinflated mental state that is rife today, especially in the Western society. Fantasy-based media is desensitizing and gives negative life examples and guidance. Examples of how to dress, how to walk, how to behave, and even how to get away with murder, which was the title of one US TV series. When Muhammad Ali was asked why he didn't make movies by a British TV journalist, Michael Parkinson, he made it clear that he would not contribute to the undermining and misappropriate representation of his people.
You ever thought yourself about being a movie star?
Yeah, but I couldn't make the movies I want to make. We got 1 million black movies being made in America, and all of them are to belittle black people.
Belittle black people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Think I'm wrong? You want to challenge me?
I've only seen a couple I wouldn't know.
And which ones do you see? Can you remember the names?
Movie.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing.
And I saw Cleopatra Jones.
That wasn't nothing either. Black women on television with their titties out, kissing on each other, and walking around in nude scenes and in beds with white men. They low-rate black people, always cussing, son of a bitch, and so and so and so and so. They show the worst of black society. Superfly, the dope, and the hustlers. Cotton Comes to Harlem. Every movie they make is for black people to show them down. Charlton Heston makes good movies. Clint Eastwood makes good movies. I don't make movies because they use black people to keep black people down, and that's the latest trick they got, making black people think they're stars, putting them in bad movies. They won't put me in no movies, won't put me in none of them, because if I make a movie, it's going to have to be like Ben-Hur. If I make a movie, I'm going to have to be Moses in the 10th Commandment.
The templates for a lot of the movies we see black people in the West and in Africa producing come from Hollywood. Gangsters, Al Capone, Bonnie and Clyde, Dracula, Frankenstein, and more recently, action and adventure with movies like Rambo, with some 104 killings in one movie. The fact is now, with the advancement in technology and the desensitization of generations, blood and guts is now common. Hitchcock made a psycho movie back in 1960. You only saw the knife and the rest was left up to your imagination. But these days the killing is so realistic, it shows exactly how to take another's life. For me, the early African movies were based on moral tales, but now they are more based on stories of greed, revenge and power, merely reflecting stories from Hollywood to Nollywood. As I said earlier, we need to use media in a much more positive and empowering way in order to put us on a stable mental diet that will give us the power and the energy to develop more positively.